Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and today we're going to bring you a video talking about a little bit of Destiny news. This one is a little bit different from the usual video you'll see on here, but the news is so big I couldn't help myself. We have to talk about this. A lot of crazy changes are happening in the world of streaming. Destiny's biggest streamer, Gothalion, has now switched platforms. He switched from Twitch.tv, where he has amassed over 1 million followers, and he's going over to Mixer. He's got his own Mixer channel now. This is his announcement here. I'll play this so that way you guys, if you haven't seen already, can get caught up.
Hey guys, it's announcement time. Let's jump right into it. A lot of you have been expecting this, guessing it on Twitter. But as of the 29th of October, we will be streaming exclusively on Mixer. Sat down thinking this was going to be a tough decision, but honestly, it felt kind of easy peasy. It's my belief that, working closer with Xbox and Microsoft is not only going to help us propel what we're doing, but also propel what's always been kind of important to the channel, which is doing good in gaming. Everything from, helping broadcasters establish themselves, mentoring growing broadcasters, raising money for charity, and putting on events like Guardian Con and GCX. It just made sense to have a partnership like this one, where I get to have the potential of having, platform level input, as well as the backing of one of the biggest names in gaming in Xbox. It's just incredible. Change is scary. I know that. I know that some of you might not initially come over for the move, but I just want you to know that you'll still hear my voice in the streams of people of other platforms. So none of that's going to change. But for those of you who do join us, we want your feedback on the platform. We want to know how Mixer is doing, where they can improve, where we can improve, or it's just things that you want to see happening from a streaming platform like this. Your feedback is and has always been incredibly important to me. So please don't be shy. And everybody else who's already streaming on Mixer already, I look forward to hanging out in your chats. I'm going to be there. Can't get rid of me. I hope to get to know a lot of you, as many of you as I can. I know there are a lot of very talented and passionate Mixer streamers. So let's have some fun with it, gang. And here's to the future.
Crazy stuff. My first initial thoughts are, obviously the first person to head over to Mixer was Ninja, and then Shroud followed shortly afterwards, and that definitely shook up the world of streaming. But now with Goth going over there, Goth is an absolutely huge influencer as well. Obviously not pulling in nearly as many views as those two guys because they're at the very top, but he is a massive influencer, and he's especially a big voice in the Destiny community, and with his Guardian Con now GCX event. And the connections he's making with Xbox. That's really good for him, and I'm happy for him. This is really a wild time to be a content creator and be a part of all of this. It's really crazy to see other platforms actually making a push to become a legitimate competitor to Twitch. As it is right now, Twitch just has like 75% of the market in terms of viewership and everything. They're so much bigger than all the other streaming platforms, but Mixer is really making a great case and really picking up a lot of the big content creators in order to try and compete against them. It's crazy to see. What I want to know really is, when is there going to be a real legitimate competitor to YouTube? Because YouTube itself as just a video platform seems to just be untouchable. So popular, so massive. I can't even think of another site that I go to watch videos or consume videos like YouTube. I guess maybe Netflix, but it's not really the same type of content. But YouTube is just massive. I wonder if there will ever be a serious competitor to YouTube. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on that. And let me know what you think about all these changes of people going from Twitch to Mixer. Are you for it? Are you interested in that? Are you going to go watch people on Mixer, or are you going to stay with Twitch? So far, it seems like not necessarily a ton of people have headed over there. If we look at the Mixer platform right now, there's 624 viewers inside Destiny 2 on Mixer. And in Twitch, there's 12,100 viewers on Twitch. And overall, in the top 100, I think one thing that's really going to be important is that Ninja was the #1 most followed Twitch streamer. He went over to Mixer, and Shroud is #3 most followed right here. And Tifu is a good friend of mine. I actually asked him, if you want a little bit of insider info, I actually asked him, hey, would you head over to Mixer? And he said that he would, if they made him an offer, he'd at least consider it, so he's not necessarily closed-minded to that. And I would understand that probably all of these content creators, Myth, Tim the Tatman, every single one of them, Dr. Lupo, every one of them would probably be interested depending upon the offer that Mixer makes them, So really anyone in the top 100 here is potentially going to switch over to Mixer or to Facebook or to wherever signs them a big deal. Gothalion here is number 99, so he's in the top 100 on Twitch, and he got a big deal from Mixer. He obviously got, I mean, just as a side note, he obviously probably got a really big paycheck, really big payday. A lot of them have different reasons why they go over to Mixer. Ninja said it was to get in touch with his streaming roots. Shroud said that he was making moves, and then Goth basically focused on the fact that he has like platform level support with his GCX event and stuff like that. So there's a variety of different reasons I'm seeing and hearing, but honestly, the bottom line is, money. Money is really the big issue. If Mixer gives you job security and that they pay you so much money to stream on their platform, then that's really nice, because that's the one thing that you don't have in streaming is you don't have job security. If the game you play goes through a drought or if the game dies, then you lose everything. Like if you were an Anthem streamer, let's say you're an Anthem streamer, for example, a full-time Anthem streamer, you're probably not a full-time Anthem streamer anymore because the game totally tanked. There probably weren't very many of those, but yeah, that's the way it goes in streaming. And so having that job security is really important, and that's really, I think, the tempting factor for all of the streamers to switch over there. Obviously, if you're in the top 100 already, you're probably already pretty secure, so you don't really necessarily need the money, but it's scary being in the world of streaming sometimes because you don't know what longevity is going to look like. What is streaming going to look like 10 years from now? What is it going to look like 20 years from now? So you don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. You want to try and make as much as you can. You want to try and make good investments, make good business decisions, and try to grow your platform to the point where you have enough security that you don't have to stress 10 years from now, 20 years from now, and so on and so forth. And so I think that's really the bottom line for all of these streamers switching over to Mixer. What do you guys think? What do you think is the main motivating factor for everyone who has switched over to Mixer so far? Ninja, Shroud, Goth, and all of them. And who do you think is going to be next to switch over to either Mixer or to Facebook or to YouTube? Who is going to get signed to an exclusive contract? And is Twitch going to finally sign all of these top 100 people to their platform? Maybe make the deal for every single one of them. Who knows? Maybe Twitch will actually crack down and try and keep all of these content creators, knowing that they are so integral to the strength of their platform. If they were to lose all of these top 100, or if they were to lose 50% of the top 100 streamers on Twitch, it would be an absolutely devastating blow to Twitch. It certainly would be. If you don't agree with that, let me know in the comments, but I think it would be a terribly devastating blow, especially some of these guys are just superstars. Some of them are household names. They're making big brand deals. Ninja has deals with Reebok now. Tifu, look at these channel views. We've got hundreds of millions of views on these channels and stuff, and millions of followers, and they've amassed millions of followers on a multiplicity of platforms. So keeping them on your platform is going to be huge and essential for Twitch. We'll see what Twitch does in the future. Let me know your thoughts are on this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you want more, and I'll see you in the next one.